Sorry. Hello, welcome to a new episode of the Brand Janeau Show. As you know, I am Brand Janeau, and like always on all podcast platforms everywhere. Brand Janeau Show. Social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Facebook. Brand Janeau Show, and of course, YouTube channel, Brand Janeau Show. Catch this episode and all my my visual episodes on my YouTube channel, Brand Janeau Show. Go like, subscribe, comment. I do comment back. You already know. SummerSlam is officially over, which means it's time for Wrestling Life Rate and Review Show. Oh yeah, craziness, craziness, I tell you. With this SummerSlam, incredible SummerSlam. If you know how I do my rate and review shows, I rate each and every match, and I talk about why I love each and every match. Uh, I start off my least rated match to my most favorite. Now I got a couple 5 stars, 7 matches on this card, so got a couple 5 stars on this list. So bear with me. Um, so let's get into it, man. Let's really get into it, man. Um, well, before I get into it, so it is official. SmackDown will be moving to the USA Network. Um, they have a date now. It's been official, but they have now officially a date for when it's going to move, and it's going to be Friday, September 13th. Um, that will be the first official SmackDown on the first now official day on the USA Network. They were on the USA Network a couple years ago, and it was on Tuesday night SmackDown, which was like that's weird. But I like the fact that SmackDown is not going to be on the USA Network on a Friday. That's good, like because you ain't got shit to do. And moving it from like from a Friday to a Tuesday, you could have done it, but it would have been stupid. I'm shocked they kept NXT on Tuesday though. It will be NXT will be also moving to the CW, and it will be debuting October 1st, uh, Tuesday October 1st on the CW. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty surprised they kept that on at Tuesday too. But I'm assuming that they're like, man, the schedule works. We're not about to fuck this up. Everybody knows. Tune in on Friday for SmackDown. Tune in on Tuesday for NXT. Tune in Monday for Raw. Still no official date of when WWE will be going to Netflix. I'm assuming the first week of January. I don't know what January 1st falls on. I don't know if that falls on a Monday. It might. So, but yeah. So that's some of the news that came out of this. You know. Uh. So yeah, let's get into it now. So like I said, 7 matches on this card. SummerSlam, 2024. Um. Let me start off my least favorite match. None of these matches were bad. None of them. Maybe took a little time. 2 matches that I felt like was just it took a little too long, maybe to cook. One was better as it got uh more into the match. The other one was just like, okay, this shit is taking forever. Just get to the fucking end. Like, hey, um, like I said, not bad matches at all. Um, so starting off, I gave this match 4 stars, and that is Bailey versus Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. Um, I gave that 4 stars. Um, the reason why I gave this 4 stars, it took a little too long. This was one of the matches. It took way too long. It took a little bit too long. But once it started to kind of like heat up and get to that final ending, it made sense. Um, wasn't a bad match by no stretch of the imagination. It just took too damn long to get there. You know, Nia is now the new WWE Women's Champion. I like the fact that they actually changed titles at WrestleMania and then changed titles at SummerSlam. That's how it's supposed to go. Um, the main champions are probably gonna stay the main champions outside of maybe the moves they made tonight. But yeah, Nia beat Bailey. I thought that would be. It was obvious that Nia needed to beat Bailey. Um, I love Bailey, but it was just like her title reign was starting to get a little bit like, okay, if she don't lose now, who the fuck she gonna lose to? Tiffany, I guess, Tiffany Stratton, because she got the Money in the Bank briefcase. But I don't really see anybody beating Bailey like straight up. So I don't know really what you do with Bailey now. I don't know what you do with her. You can keep on, yeah, obviously keep on SmackDown, or you do her like you did Becky Lynch, which is like you go back to NXT, you go back to NXT, and wrestle some of those women who are, wrestle some of those women, because NXT has some of the best young new talent. So why not go to NXT and see what's up with them? Why not? I mean, all in all, the match wasn't, like I said, it wasn't bad. It got better at the end. Tiffany Stratton coming out with the Money in the Bank, Miss Money in the Bank briefcase, uh, causing a distraction for Bailey. Um, each of the results, when they did have to cause a distraction, it fit. It fit the perfect timing of why they caused the distraction. Um, but yeah, I love this match. Um, Nia Jax should have won. I thought it was kind of obvious. I like the fact that she won, and I like the fact that now you kind of now see what happens with Bailey. Because, like I said, I think Bailey should go to NXT because I don't know what you do with her. Like, maybe she has one more match with Nia and Bash in Berlin, and then I, man, I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. Uh, Also with Nia, I don't know what you do with her either. The WWE Women's Championship is kind of an interesting one because you got Tiffany with the Money in the Bank briefcase, excuse me, but outside of maybe her and Bailey, Bianca and Jade and Naomi are now about to be tied up in this new rivalry with Blair Davenport and Ala Dawn and Alba Fire. So you about to get them tied up in that. So they're not about to be none of them about to be able to fight in this match. Um, and even that, Ala Dawn and Alba Fire, they're actually on Raw. So it's not even like they can. I mean, they can go to SmackDown, but it's kind of like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. And Naomi, Bianca, and Jade about to be tied up in that. So I don't know. I don't know what you do with that. You still got Chelsea Green. You still got Piper Niven, and that's kind of it. I'm starting to really, like I said with the NXT shit. I think NXT, these women are so great. I mean, you could probably move up a Roxy Perez, and you could move up some women that have been there for a minute. Roxy's been there for a while. It would not hurt you if you actually moved her up, because you have so many amazing talented women. Thea Hale, who can also be moved up. I mean, you got some women that can also hold it down. You got some new ones that's coming in. Julia and Stephanie, and then you got and you just signed another woman just recently. So yeah, and then you still got the women that's already there. So yeah, I don't know, man, but this match wasn't bad. It was the right winner. Bailey literally power bombing Nia, and not like a power bomb like she just like somehow so if you turn something in and then power bomb. No, she actually walked her to the center of the ring and then power bombed her. Like that was somebody somebody on X was like somebody was on X was like we finally are getting rid of the Hulk Hogan body slamming Andre. This was as iconic as that. So I was like, yo, I was like, yeah, I don't, I can't disagree. I mean, let's come on, let's be real. So yeah, but Naya won, and I'm happy she won. I think she should have won. All right, okay. My next match, fuck it, I'm gonna bump it up to five. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I'm gonna bump it up to five. Um, so my next match is this, and that is Sami Zayn versus Brian Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship match. That is my first 5-star match. Completely different than their Money in the Bank match. I think they had a longer run time in the Money in the Bank match than they did in this one, but yet they still executed it perfectly. Um, and Brian is not a new champion. The way he speared Sammy the first time is crazy. The second time, he should be arrested. That shit was. If Sammy didn't have boots on that was laced up, his shit would be in a second fucking row. Like that motherfucker got speared. Like God Almighty. Yeah, that shit was bad, man. Brian winning the title in front of his father and his uncle, man. The Steiner brothers, Rick and Scott, man, that's legendary, man. But Sammy, man, great champion, but it was time for get that belt off of Sammy. It was time. Same thing with Bailey. It was just time. It was time. I think they moved. I think the champions that kept the belts and the ones that lost them. There's only one time where I felt like the title change was you probably shouldn't probably done it, but I guess but the storytelling that you're about to tell is kind of way more important. So I get why you did it. Uh, but Brian winning his match was exactly what I expected it to be. Sammy and him had a good match. Again, I don't know what the runtime was. I'm not one of those guys. But it felt short as fuck. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? It felt short than a motherfucker. Am I tripping? It felt short. Like it felt like a very short match. I might be fucking tripping, but that shit felt like it was like maybe 9, 10 minutes, and that's give or take. I don't really believe it was like 9 or 10 minutes. I think it was maybe like 7, 8. That shit was felt short than a motherfucker. It felt very short, but they did exactly what they needed to do in that time period. I think the first match ran so far. I think the first match kind of ran a little bit over that they had to make it up real fast, and they did. It was a great match. 5 stars. I give it 5 stars. All right, the next 5-star match is Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa for the undisputed WWE Championship match. Championship. I get it 5 stars. This is also another match that ran extremely fucking long. This did not need to be this fucking long. Remember when I said Bailey and Nia actually was better as it got longer in the tooth? This one actually got worse in my mind. Outside of the return, outside of the return of the original tribal chief, the real tribal chief, Roman Reigns, this shit shouldn't have been as fucking long. I get it. You wanted to make Solo very dominant and beat down Cody, but you could have did that shit in a very short amount of time. At least with Roman. I mean, Solo was talking his shit. I respected it. But at least with Roman, he's got the star power to carry a 30-minute snooze fest. Like, goddamn. Him and Cody are great in the ring together, too. And I felt like a lot of people starting to, I can feel it. A lot of people are now trying to turn on Cody. I can feel it. Um, but I think with that being that way, this match, man, this match was it was too long. This shit started at like 9 o'clock, like 9, 10 o'clock, like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, like 9, 10, like it. Outside of by the way, the backstage entrance for Cody Rhodes, him coming off of his own bus, getting his dog, walking in the backstage area, seeing R. Anderson standing right there, telling him, "Hey man, you got some friends. Trust me, you got some friends coming." Him walking R. Anderson, who just left AEW, immediately in WWE and already a cameo appearance in fucking SummerSlam. Yeah, they move like that. Cody Rhodes walking, the entrance, everything. It was legendary. That fucking entrance was dope. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But that match, it took forever. It took fucking. It just ended. A match that started. The entrance for Solo was like at like 9:05. Cody entrance was like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. The match was fucking like 30. It started at about like Solo's entrance maybe like 9 o'clock. Maybe it started 9 o'clock. Maybe 9:02 out here in Houston. It took him maybe like 3 4 minutes to get to the ring. I wouldn't even say that goddamn long. It was long all the way, but I mean like 2 minutes maybe, 2 minutes maybe 3 minutes. Cody entrance took like 11, 10, like 10 11 minutes, maybe 12, 13. He finally got in the ring, and it was just like, fuck, bro. And then it took fucking forever. Like, god damn, that shit was boring. And no diss to Solo, but god damn, bro. Like, it's only so much Cody could do. I'm not about to blame Cody for that shit. It was only so much so that Cody could do. So they try their hardest to make that a thing. By the way, Tamaloa, Tamaloa, this nigga came out with an eye patch fighting Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. This nigga looked like number two. From I was wondering where I was like, this nigga looked like somebody with this fucking eye patch. This nigga looked like number two off of Austin Powers. He's fucking, that's number two. Number two. It's just like, what the fuck? This nigga look like Mr. Number Two. Like, this shit is crazy. This nigga look like number two. Like, what the fuck? No, man. No, man. No, man. No, man. No. No. Jacob Fatu. I don't know if he's really hurt, but he sold the shit out that motherfucker if he's not, because I'm gonna be honest, and it makes sense that he would play the injury role. I don't think he's really hurt. I could be wrong, but I don't think he's really hurt. And I say this because you're not gonna give us Roman and Jacob right now. There's no reason for Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu to actually square off. What the fuck would be the point? Just to get a cheap pop? That's money, baby. We not playing that game. That's money, baby. Like, no, 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 no. It made sense for Jacob to get injured. Now, if he's really hurt, I wish him the speedy recovery because we need him in the storyline. God knows. But if he's not, and he sold that perfectly, thank you. Because I did not need to see you and Roman to fight right now. Like, that was perfect. Thank you for that. But outside of that, outside of maybe the Roman pop, it felt like the crowd was just waiting for Roman. Like, the crowd was out of it. The match was actually good. It wasn't a bad match. It just took fucking forever. And it felt like the crowd was just waiting for Roman. Or whoever was going to pop up for Cody. It was Kevin Owens. It was Randy Orton, obviously. And then it was Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying? Like, Roman is back. No Paul Heyman. No Jimmy Uso. Uh, he's a free agent, by the way. So he technically can go anywhere. And I don't know if Roman is going to physically now be there for the next couple weeks. I don't know if he's going to build in that stuff. I think people. This is the thing about the Roman Reigns. I don't know if he's actually going. If he's back, and when I say about back, is like he's now going to be. He was never on a full time schedule, but he's going to be on maybe Raw, SmackDown to explain what the hell happened and what's going on and why he particularly targeted. So, well, we kind of know why he targeted Solo, but explain to us, what your plan is now. Is Jimmy really gonna come back at any point, or is Paul Heyman gonna come back? What is the plan? Is Jay gonna join you? Sammy just lost the title, which was very important. Sammy just lost the title. Is he gonna join you? Like, what is going to happen? I kind of need those answers, and that's why I feel like even though Roman came back, now the question really is, what the fuck does he do? I know what people are gonna say. Well, he's gonna fight the Bloodline. You're not listening. How is this now gonna go? To have the original Bloodline, which I think this is very interesting that you saw it tonight, is Jacob Fatu was selling Solo like, you need to finish this. Kind of the same sentiment that Solo was selling Roman at WrestleMania 40. You need to finish this. I don't know if Jacob's going to turn on Solo anytime soon because that's kind of stupid. What would be the point? You're rushing a storyline now, but Roman's back. The match wasn't bad. Cody, like I said, I can't really blame Cody for this shit because Cody's a babyface. He really is a fucking babyface. Lord Jesus. This nigga really is a babyface. This shit is bad, man. I can see people growing restless with it, but at the same time, it's like, bro, when you want people to turn heel, they turn heel. You don't like them if it's not organic. If you feel like they're forcing a heel, and when they're face, you don't like being the people being face because you don't like them being babyface. It's just like, what the? You sons of bitches just don't like shit. Cody is doing his job, and he's doing it to the best of his ability. I just feel like this match was too long. It did not need to be this fucking long. You should have just got to what the point was. This shit literally could have been 20 minutes after the entrance of Cody Rhodes. Of course, this match could have been like 20 minutes. I did not need to see this match be this goddamn long. Solo could beat down Cody, cool, whatever. But this shit was too fucking long. I gave it 5 stars because of the Randy, Cole, Kevin Owens, Roman coming back. Like, I gave it 5 stars. But this match took fucking too fucking long. But I give Solo his credit because he definitely held his own. It's just too fucking long. Like, wrap this shit the fuck up. Oh my god, that shit took fucking forever. Alright, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 matches left that are 5-star matches to me. So let's get into it. My next 5-star match is Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's World Heavyweight Championship. I gave it 5 stars. Now, originally I gave it 4.5, but the more I've actually thought about it, even though it was very fucking predictable what was gonna probably happen, I wanted to see how Dom was gonna turn on Rhea. I wanted to see how he was gonna do it. Pretty much like he's been doing it. Get a chair, throw it in the ring. Liv hits, her move, uh, Oblivion, and then that's how she wins the matches. So it's pretty much the same damn sentiment. Uh, I like to call back to the kind of um, the Trish, Chris Jericho, and Christian WrestleMania 20, where Trish was cool with Christian and Chris Jericho was fighting, and Trish sided with she was in a storyline with them, but she was she was with Chris Jericho, and then she cheated him out the match, and Christian won the match at WrestleMania 20. I like that. I like the callback pretty much for it. Dime helping Liv win this match. It was predictable. It was very fucking predictable. We knew it was gonna happen, but the match was actually fucking good. Like those two went out there and fucking put on a fucking classic to open SummerSlam. I can't fucking complain. That was a really good fucking match. I mean, that was a really good fucking match. Um, yeah, like I said, probably affected the Sammy Bryan match, but at the same time, it was a good fucking match. That shit was good. Um, so yeah, man. Yeah. Liv and Rhea, uh, had a classic. I think that was a really good match. It was just the beginning of the dysfunction and the breakup of the Judgment Day. Like I said, it was kind of obvious how this shit was gonna go this tonight. This result I didn't mind too much. I knew Liv was gonna win, so I wasn't mad at this. I was kind of pissed at the other one. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I wanted Gunther to win, I was mad. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of a little bit pissed off. But I'll talk about that in the next minute. But it wasn't a bad match. I liked how the match ended. I like how the match was. It was very very incredible how these two women went out there and involved. Um, then you had literally uh, Pat McAfee and Michael Cole have a complete and utter meltdown on fucking commentary, which even was chef kiss. It was perfect. It was fucking perfect. Um, my next 5-star match is Oh yeah. Okay. So I go with storyline, a complete and utter implosion. I just purely just my favorite match. I think it was a better match out of all three of these matches. The better match of all three of these matches. Coming in next for this, it's clearly a 5-star match, and that is CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Special guest referee, the GOAT, Seth freaking Rollins. Oh my God, this match was good. CM Punk blew up the first 5 fucking minutes. You don't know what blew up mean is when you get tired, fucking exhausted. You can tell he was already like exhausted. He was exhausted, but the man went out there and fucking had a fucking banger. Drew and CM Punk, fucking fantastic. Seth being the fucking special. The craziest part is Seth actually really was unbiased. He was unbiased. He did not really. He didn't do anything to really fuck up the results. CM Punk just. It's kind of funny and it was amazing storytelling because CM Punk he told Drew on Monday Night Raw, you keep dumbing yourself out of position. You keep fucking up. You are your own worst enemy. You keep doing this to yourself. Yeah, I might not like you and I might be your enemy, but I'm not your worst enemy. You are your own worst enemy. You keep fucking yourself up. And yet, in this matchup, excuse me, CM Punk repeatedly kept getting frustrated. Why? Because Drew McIntyre took his wife's bracelet. The bracelet with his wife and dog's name on it, and he kept getting fucking distracted because of that. And it cost him the match, pretty much. He took a Claymore earlier in the match. I like the fact that they actually gave it a callback to the Shawn Michaels Bret Hart Undertaker match with the steel chair. And Seth was about to hit Drew with the chair, and then he stopped because he's about to hit CM Punk. CM Punk was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" This match was amazing. Storytelling. I know a lot of people are not gonna like this match because they just want CM Punk to fail, or they really thought this match was gonna be some crazy ass flippy dippy shit. I, but this wasn't that. It was supposed to be a storytelling match. I don't like. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be very honest right now. I don't like they kept trying to make it about the bracelet. That's what I got pissed off about. Particularly that. Because I get that you want to use that to kind of be like CM Punk is getting distracted, something that pretty much Drew McIntyre used to do until um he used to say to himself that the bloodline used to you know screw him out of situations and that used to distract him. And pretty much how CM Punk has been his cause of his downfall every time he's been in the ring. But yet this one thing screwed CM Punk tonight, and that's the bracelet that with his dog and his wife's name on it. Him, GTS and Seth Rollins for no fucking reason at all was kind of stupid in his downfall. So it was pretty much how it was supposed to be. Um, but yeah, I'm not surprised how this match ended. Me personally, I thought CM Punk should have probably won. That's just me personally. But I like how it ended. And Drew didn't take the bracelet right back. Drew took the bracelet right back. Bunch of callbacks into this match. It was awesome. I gave it 5 stars. Why is it not my number? You know, my second favorite or my most favorite match? Like I said, I don't like how CM Punk kept looking like an idiot in this match. I get that it was about the bracelet. I get that his wife's name, his dog name was on his bracelet. But that's how you lose. It kind of fucking sucks. And I'm pretty sure that this match has something to do with the next match on my list, which is my next 5-star match, my second favorite match of the night, which is Gunther versus Damian Priest. Clearly, the Judgment Day is over. Well, this version of the Judgment Day is over. The original two members are officially kicked out of the Judgment Day. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. Because of how, like I said earlier, Dominic Mysterio's screwing over Rhea to help live, and then Gunther using the distraction of Finn Balor. Damian Priest literally trying to kill Finn Balor to beat him in this match. But this match was fantastic. I actually thought it would be the match of the night coming into this, and I actually thought I would love this match because they were gonna fucking beat the shit out of each other, and they did. They fucking did. It was amazing. I wanted Damian to keep the belt. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Damian should have kept the belt. But since it's over and it has happened, I get it. I actually think, like I said about the Drew and CM Punk and Seth match, I think they've been trying to hold it off, setting CM Punk for WrestleMania. But I think you need to give him a clean slate, and maybe WrestleMania 41 we'll figure out what you need to do with it. But I think that CM Punk and Seth are gonna fight at Bash of Berlin, or they might not fight at all. I don't think they're gonna wrestle at all. I can't see how CM Punk and Seth Rollins don't make the card at Bash of Berlin, or maybe you make it a fatal 4-way because you need that. Mm, damn, I think you make it a fatal 4-way. Yeah, let's make it a fatal 4-way. But Gunther beating Damian Priest tonight with the help of Finn Balor. But all in all, this match without Finn Balor's interference was fucking fantastic. They beat the shit out of each other. It was perfect. It was perfect. It was perfect. Right down to just it was perfect. Just perfect. It was amazing, man. It was one of the best matches you could have asked for. Like I said, Gunther's not a world heavyweight champion. I was mad, but I'm like, man, Gunther's the champion, and he looked dope with the belt. He looked fucking dope with the belt. So, but yeah. Last but not least, my favorite match of the night, and that is Logan Paul versus LA Knight for the United States Championship. These motherfuckers fought before the match. They were beating the hell out of each other before the match. Before they even got in the ring, they were beating the hell out of each other. That's how you sell a story. See that shit. Fucking sell a match. They were beating the hell out of each other before they even got in the ring. This match should have probably never fucking started. They was getting beating the living hell out of each other for at least 7, 8 minutes before they even got in the ring. And then they went out there and still had like a 18, 20-minute match. Logan Paul, let me say this one more time for people that don't understand, may be the most gifted fucking person I've ever seen. Take to a fucking sport like fucking wrestling. This man hit a move tonight so quick. It was like a fucking. He jumped on the top rope, spun, and then flipped off the top. And I'm not like talking about like the top rope, like the belt buckle. Like this man flipped off the top rope, hit a fucking front like a flip onto LNA. I'm like, what the fuck is this dude doing? He took a nasty fucking. Oh my god, I don't know. His fucking neck is not broken. He took a nasty ass suplex off the top rope. Oh, it was so bad. I don't know how his neck is not broken. That shit was bad. But this match, all in all, man, was fucking fantastic. I cannot knock it. LA Knight, of course, winning the United States Championship, which he fucking should have. But this match was fucking incredible. I did. This was the match that I expected. I like the most going on, especially on SmackDown. I was like, this will be the best match off of the SmackDown brand. But fuck, I did not expect it to be this fucking good. It was. I, I'm being honest. I think you should run it back. I think we should run it back at Bash Berlin. Why not? Fuck it. Why not? I think we should run it back. Run it back. Fuck it. LA Knight versus Andrade. Something need to happen, man. But this LA Paul, Logan Paul needed to lose this belt. Like I said on my brother's show, um, Beeline, straight through the ropes. Um, they need to build a mid card on SmackDown. They have no mid card on SmackDown because the champion isn't always there, and it's hard to build a mid card. Now that LA Knight is now officially the United States champion, and they didn't have two classics, Carmelo Hayes and Andrade. They need to now build that mid card. But this was the best match of the night. I think anybody that sits there and tries to tell you that it wasn't, you are delusional. This was the quintessential best match of the night to me. There was nothing better. Nothing fucking better. Yeah. I had fun watching this entire pay per view. This was one of the best pay per views that they could have produced, man. Some matches, like I said, the Bailey and Nia match drug a little too long. Solo and Cody drug a little bit too fucking long. But all in all, man, every single match hit, and every single match ended with the right winner, or at least the right situation. So I can't complain, man. I can't fucking complain. The next time I will be doing a wrestling life, it will be Bash in Berlin, which is August 31st. I don't know what time it's going to be though. I have no, because the time is. I think they said like it's. I gotta see the time. I gotta see the time. I think they said I could have sworn. I swear to God, I heard them say 1 a.m. It could be. I don't fucking know. But what I do know is this: I will be watching it, and I will give you my rating review show, of course, off of it. Outside of that, but SummerSlam was incredible. I do not knock this, man. I want people to now officially kill this narrative that Triple H don't know how to book shit. I do believe he did run one of these two matches a little bit too damn long, but other than that, it was what it was supposed to be. And I loved each and every match. So, in his own special way. Like I said, next time. I don't know when NXT is gonna go back on pay per view PLE, but I'll be doing that one too. But until next time, man, I am Brandon Janeau. This is Brandon Janeau Show. This is Wrestling Life, SummerSlam Rate Review Show. Peace.